Trump's performance at Davos was pure three-dog night, featuring Howard Lapdog, Pissant Bissant, and grizzled old Grandpa Trump singing asinine comments in three-part harmony. Trump was there for one reason and one reason only, to dance to Putin's tune and tear NATO apart. And one of the ways he did that was by insulting the fallen soldiers of Allied troops who fought in Afghanistan. I'm going to show the absolutely devastating response of the British to draft-dodging Generalissimo Bone Spurs, and you are going to be amazed at what a profound object lesson it is when dealing with bullies. So hit that subscribe button so we can continue to bring you the kind of media content and analysis that corporate media doesn't have permission from their overlords to show. Trump is and always has been a coward, a draft-dodging bully who runs the minute things get tough. Even with his famous insurrection, he had every intention of hanging back while others fought. And so it was the ultimate irony when he said this at Davos.
Let's hope that that never happens. We've never needed them. We have never really asked anything of them. You know, they'll say they sent some troops to Afghanistan or this or that. And they did. They stayed a little back, a little off the front lines. But we've been very good to Europe and to many other countries.
Typical Trump, a lie that makes him look like a tough guy. We're talking about the guy who didn't even have the guts to lead his own insurrection. What does Trump know about troop engagement in Afghanistan? He was too busy going broke in the casino business and appearing on a fake reality show. But his intention was to insult, and he accomplished it. Pressure came quick for Kier Starmer to demand an apology, and he did. Well, sort of. Watch as he makes a politician's request for an apology.
Start by paying tribute to the 457 of our armed services who lost their lives in Afghanistan. I will never forget their courage, their bravery, and the sacrifice that they made for their country. There are many also who were injured, some with life-changing injuries. And so I consider President Trump's remarks to be insulting and frankly appalling. And I'm not surprised they've caused such hurt to the loved ones of those who were killed or injured, and in fact, across the country.
Will you call for an apology from the President?
Well, I've made my position clear, and what I say to Diane is if I had misspoken in that way or said those words, I would certainly apologise.
Starmer showed how easy it is for a politician to show outrage and then stop short of actually having a backbone. Minister of the Armed Forces Al Carnes, on the other hand, had no such issues firing back at Donald Trump. And the remarkable thing about Carnes' response is how he demonstrates what true toughness is all about. Watch this.
Some comments made that NATO troops stayed a little off the front lines in Afghanistan and that the US has never necessarily needed us. Well, it's a real shame to hear that. The only time NATO has ever enacted Article 5 was after the 9/11 terrorist attacks, when the United States and the world rallied to the support of the US. Our agencies, our forces, our politicians, we all stood together, shoulder to shoulder, and responded. On Afghanistan, frankly, this is utterly ridiculous. Many courageous and honourable service personnel from many nations fought on the front line. Many fought way beyond it. I'd served 5 tours in Afghanistan. Many alongside my American colleagues. We shed blood, sweat and tears together. And not everybody came home. These are bonds, I think, forged in fire, protecting US or shared interests, but actually protecting democracy overall. And I'd suggest whoever believes these comments, come have a whiskey with me, my colleagues, their families, and importantly, the families of those that have made the ultimate sacrifice for both of our nations. It's also worth reminding everyone here in World War II, more British troops landed on D-Day than any other nation. It was an allied response, and united we conquer. Now, some advice for anyone who may be listening. There are 2 great sayings worth remembering. Number 1, there's only one worse thing than working with allies. That is working without them. And when you do, always remember, never above, never below, always side by side.
Carnes doesn't need toxic masculinity and feigned bravado when he can draw upon and articulate the abilities that create valor to begin with. dedication, intelligence, commitment, and selflessness. Fighting men never lose the gravitas it takes to put your life in the hands of another. It is everything Trump is not, and it makes it embarrassing for anyone to think Trump is in the same league with someone like Carnes. In fact, it's fair to say that men like Carnes are at the core of the NATO alliance, and chicken hawks like Trump, they are just biatches who do Putin's bidding and try to pretend they are tough doing it. The last thing that anyone should think about Taco Trump is that he's tough, let alone that he knows anything about the military, except how to avoid it. I'm Anthony Vincent Gallo for Occupy Democrats. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. You'll not only help out our channel, you'll be taking concrete action and helping get rid of Trump and the MAGA movement who ushered him in.